This video will explain the law of attraction with probability, understanding the truth about the law of attraction and what we are really doing when we set our mind on a certain goal and how we can best achieve it. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you more on understanding not just the law of attraction, but a totally new paradigm for looking at the law of attraction, understanding more so probabilities and how to increase the probability of what you want to create in your life, how to increase the probability of that actually happening. Now stay to the end as well, because there will be a meditation at the end that will show you exactly how to increase the probability of what you want to experience, and it'll help you really to embody a new paradigm, a new perspective, and the emotions that are necessary for you to experience that. Now, more so than that of just the law of attraction, I have lately been looking into other modalities, other ways to understand it that are very simple and easy to apply at the same time. Now, there's a couple different ways I've gone about this. One of them has been through understanding parallel realities. This awareness that quantum physics has been showing us that there's an infinite number of parallel realities that exist, and that what we think of as movement is actually the shifting through different parallel realities. Now, we have a memory system to where we're able to very well weave these different parallel realities together to say, oh, this happened in the past, this happened in the future. But the truth is that the only moment that does exist is this moment right now. The thing that changes is our perception through these different parallel realities. So in every second, we are shifting through different frames. Think of this as a frame, this is a frame, this is a frame, and these all exist at the same moment. Just like if I were to go edit this video right now on Final Cut Pro, I would be able to stretch out everything and I'd be able to see different individual frames that all exist now in the present moment. It is simply our perception that sees it in a way where we have memory and imagination. Therefore, we're able to project probabilities in using our mind. We're able to remember things that happened using our memory, using our brain. So the key to this is understanding, first off, that what you want to experience, what you want to manifest in your life, it exists right now. It is simply vibrating at a different frequency. So the reason this can be more powerful than that of the law of attraction is because from the viewpoint of the law of attraction, we are looking at it from more of a very limited space. And we are looking at it and saying, I am here and I want this over here. I want this relationship. I want this type of money, this kind of lifestyle. I want that house. I want to be able to live in that house. And we're here and we're saying, okay, I'm gonna attract it. I'm gonna attract it from over here to over here. But here's the thing. What if there was an easier way? What if instead of you having to create your own reality, which think about how much struggle comes along with that. You got to create it. You don't just have to be and resonate with it. You have to create it. There's so much kind of implied there, so much trying, so much effort. Now, here's the paradigm that I'm coming to see is so much easier. Think about it in the form of resonance. That reality exists right now. You living in the best house, you being in the perfect relationship, you making the most amount of abundance because it's who you naturally are. That exists. What if you could then just, instead of trying to attract this over here, you could just resonate with this reality over here now, because you can feel any emotion that you want. You can give yourself permission to feel it. And all of this stuff anyways, why do you want it? You want it because of the emotion it will bring you. You say, oh, when I'm in the perfect relationship, I'm going to feel connection. When I'm and creating the most amount of abundance in my life, I'm going to feel freedom. I'm going to feel free to do what I want. I'm going to feel security that I have all this abundance in my life. You see, so we have the ability to feel the emotions we want right now, and emotions emotions are resonance. When we feel certain emotions, we begin to resonate with that reality. So doing this and understanding this will help it make it an easier process so we don't have to try so hard. It's more about resonating with it. And how do we resonate with it? The main way is through emotion and intention. These two things combined, an elevated emotion with an elevated emotion with an increased intention. That's what it was. I was like, did I say that right? So these two things make a very powerful resonance that we can then begin to put in the direction that we prefer. So this is about being aware of all these different dynamics, but let me share with you another interesting idea. What if what we wanted is always possible? It's always possible pretty much for anything to happen. The question is not, is it possible? The question is it probable? There are different probability factors that are always coming to play based on our state of being, our belief, our intention, and when we align all of these together, things are much more likely to happen. Now, what I have found in my own life, and I'm just going to be honest here, I have found that focus is one of the most powerful ways to increase intention and then to eventually also increase emotion. Focus, momentum. This in my life has rewarded me a lot, so I feel like if I don't talk about it, I'm not being genuine or honest about it. As much as I'd like to believe that it's just a matter of resonance, it's just a matter of thinking about it and allowing it to happen, I think that is the case. However, I believe that part of the vibrational frequency of increasing the probability of anything happening is not just thinking it, it's not just doing it, it is being it. So what I encourage you to do is to look at the person you'd have to become to resonate with that reality that you're imagining. So let me ask you a question. What would you be doing in the best reality you can imagine? What would you be doing for a living? What kind of relationships would you have? How would people treat you? What kind of food would you eat? What kind of beliefs would you have? What kind of habits and daily routines would you be a part of? What aspects of all of these would be part of your daily life? Because as you pay attention to what that could be, as you imagine that, I'd say make this something that you actually focus on every day. What kind of person would you have to, quote unquote, become to create resonance with that reality? Because that reality exists right now. And the meditation we're going to do in a little bit is going to connect us to resonating with that, to increasing the probability of it happening. Because probability is about the energy, it's about the resonance of vibration. And the way that you increase the resonance of that reality happening is through what you think, how you feel, and how you act, but these intertwining into a beingness, not just that of one of those aspects. I'm just going to think about it. Well, that's one part of the puzzle. If you are embodying it, then a natural side effect may be to sometimes to do something. It may be to embody it and to identify with it, to know that that is who you are. And then we get into a question of how do you view yourself? What is your self-image? This is one of the most underemphasized things I see in personal development. The self-image is so, when you understand that how you see yourself is how other people will then see you, because you project that out to other people, you then see why you must become aware of how you see yourself. What do you believe is true? What do you believe is possible? Now, when you become aware of that, you can then see, oh yeah, I believe that I'm not worthy because of this. And then you can look at it, and then you can decide to let it go. But you must first become aware of it before you can actually then let it go. This is about awareness. And there's so much power in this awareness. So with this whole process, what I encourage you to do is to be aware of the kind of person you would have to become. Imagine that version of you and begin to then embody that aspect of yourself. Begin to resonate with it by having the same thoughts, emotions, and actions, and doing things every day that re-solidify that level of being. Before I was a full-time YouTuber, I knew I wanted to be full-time doing my passion. What I decided to do was resonate with that reality beforehand. I had a 9-to-5 job. Many of you maybe have heard my story before. I had a 9-to-5 job working at Barney's, New York. I sold women's shoes. I knew I didn't want to be there that long. I knew I wanted to be doing YouTube full-time. So I said, you know what? I work 40 hours a week. I have a lot of other hours I could put towards something else. I'm going to pretend that this is who I am. I am already a full-time YouTuber. What would a full-time YouTuber do? Full-time YouTuber would make daily videos. That's just what I thought. Some people don't, but that's what I thought. A full-time YouTuber would be constantly studying new ideas in my niche. If I was a full-time YouTuber, what else would I be doing? I'd be interacting with other people in the community. I would be taking it seriously. I would be treating it as if it were my 9-to-5 job. So for a while, there was a little bit of a layover. It was me working full-time plus doing YouTube full-time. But guess what? I began to resonate more and more with the reality of me doing YouTube full-time, and then I was able to let go of the job that I no longer preferred to have. So in a way, what I did is I increased the probability by resonating with that reality beforehand. Now, is there a way that you can resonate and increase the probability of what you want to experience by doing something every day, thinking about something every day, having your emotions light up to something every day that has to do with what you are passionate about? Maybe you love creating art, and what you could do is you could start to create art every single day. Start to think like the version of you that is already a full-time artist. Start to think of the version of you that has and owns an art gallery studio. Start to think about the version of you that is however you want to be, and begin to embody that right now in the present moment, knowing that it already exists. This is about resonance, not attracting that over there into here. Let me ask you one more question. How easy do you believe the law of attraction or the manifestation process is? Because if you believe it to be hard, then it will be hard. If you believe that things don't come easy, it won't come easy. But it's all up to you. You choose this based on your perspective. Maybe in the past, you watched the movie The Secret and things were hard. You didn't immediately get the parking spot, right? Everyone wants the parking spot. You didn't get it that quick. And you're like, oh, stuff doesn't really work. But it always works. We're always getting a one-to-one reflection of what we believe to be true. Manifestation is always happening. It's always happening. It's just, are we aware of how it is happening? Are we aware of the momentum we may already have stored up? Because everything in our life is a manifestation. That could be hard for some people to hear because they're like, well, you're telling me that I manifested losing my job? I'm telling you that maybe that job didn't resonate with you anymore. Maybe now there's something better for you to find. But what I'm saying is you're powerful and you are already doing this. I'm not asking you to do something that you're not already doing. I'm just asking you to become more aware of what vibration you are already putting out, because this is about resonance. How are you resonating in the present moment? Meaning, how do you think? How do you act? How do you feel? How are you being? Not just thinking, doing. How are you being? This is a full embodiment. You want to embody the vibration that you want. But understand, the reason I'm saying all of this, I don't want to sound harsh, but the reason I'm saying all of this with the whole manifestation is because you are already powerful. I don't have to convince you. I'm just trying to put your focus on knowing that you do this anyways. You are constantly manifesting. It's not, can I manifest? It's, what am I manifesting? What are you putting your trust in? What do you believe to be true? Because if you believe that manifestation is hard, that's a belief. You may say, I didn't choose that belief, but at a certain level, you may have. You may have had it on autopilot in the subconscious mind. Become aware of how easy the process can be, and by making the process easier, you will then increase the probability of you experiencing what you want. So you experiencing what you want is simply a matter of knowing that the process is easy, knowing that you are already manifesting everything into your life. It's just about being aware of what that is and consciously focusing on what you want by embodying the vibrational resonance of what you want right now in the present moment. You can do that right now. Begin to imagine the best version of yourself. Imagine how you would be being. Imagine how you would be acting. Imagine what you'd be thinking. And realize, first off, that already exists. It already exists. That version of you already exists. So what you can begin to do, if you want, you could dialogue with that version of you in your imagination. Connect with it. Identify more with it. See the parts of yourself that you can let go. And then as you begin to resonate with this reality, you will begin to see a new reflection. May not come immediately because you have some momentum with the old identity. But it will eventually come if you hold the frame. Hold the frame. I say that a lot. That's one of my favorite sayings. Hold the frame. It means keep it in the direction. Because The moment you're in a certain direction, you start to develop momentum. But if you're like, oh, this isn't working, you move over here, it scatters that momentum, and then it's not as powerful. So put it in the direction of what you want. So this is about increasing the probability by realizing that everything is about probability. It's not about attracting. It's about shifting through different probabilities. And you increase probability by just embodying the vibrational resonance of what you want right now. By setting the intention. I intend ... What do you intend for? I intend to have an amazing day today. I intend to get into a flow state while I'm making this video. I intend to edit this video and to enjoy doing that and to just get everything that flows perfectly in alignment. I intend to go to the gym and have a great workout. I intend to eat some healthy food today. I intend to eat slowly so that I actually enjoy the food. I intend to take a cold shower right when I wake up in the morning like I just did. I intend to get up and meditate. I intend to do a couple yoga poses. I set those intentions the day before, and I just flow into every slot of the day because I've increased the probability of it happening. It's the outcome, you see? So let's move into now the meditation. And in this meditation, what we're going to do is we are going to connect with the version of us that already exists, that is already doing exactly what we want to be doing. And what we will then do is we will then ask for guidance, and we will find things that we can do now to embody this version of us. How we can begin to resonate with it so that we increase the probability of it happening, knowing that it already exists. So I'm going to ask you to put your hands over your heart during this meditation to focus your energy there, because that's where the power is. And what we're going to begin to do right now is to take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and relax. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. Breathe it out. Feel your body relax more and more with every breath that you take. Put your hands over your heart like this and begin to feel the warmth inside of your heart. And know that every breath you take, you will be relaxing more and more. You will be feeling more and more of this energy inside of your heart increasing. And you will feel loose, relaxed, and like everything is perfect. Let's take another deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe it out, feeling your body relax even more. Now close your eyes if you can. And imagine that there's a wave of energy flowing through your body. That as this wave of energy flows through your body, it carries away anything that doesn't serve you, any worried thoughts you might have. It just flows through your body, releases out your feet. Now imagine and feel a light sensation in the top of your head. Feel it in your forehead. Begin to relax. Feel the energy in the back of your eyes, your eye sockets. Feel them relax. Relax your jaw. Feel your tongue begin to feel loose. Bring the sensation into your left hand and arm. Feel it relax your right hand and arm. Feel it relax. In your chest, feel this loving energy inside of your heart. Imagine that there is now a ball of energy inside of your heart, any color that you like. And imagine with every breath that you take, you are spinning it faster and faster. Imagine it spinning in a clockwise position. And as it spins, you can feel it increase the energy inside of your heart. And as it increases the energy in your heart, you are feeling a warm, loving sensation inside of your body begin to increase. You feel the tingling sensation right now, and with every breath you take, you can feel it become more and more. You can feel a level of love flowing through your heart space more and more. And as you imagine this, imagine that ball of energy spinning faster and faster, and the faster it spins, the more you feel that love. And now let that energy flow through your whole body. Now feel this sensation in your stomach, in your hips, your left leg and foot, your right leg and foot. Now put the awareness on the bottom of your heels and imagine that any excess energy that doesn't serve you is going through your feet and out of your body. Put the sensation on your feet, on your heels, and imagine all of this releasing, letting go. Now one more time, feel a wave of energy flow through your whole body. Feel yourself letting go of what doesn't serve, and feel this wave of relaxation come over you. Now imagine that you're in a very relaxing place. This could be a place indoors or outdoors. You're in a very relaxing place that you feel comfortable in. Imagine what you see in this comfortable place. It could be a forest, a beach, inside a room, wherever. What do you see in your environment? What kind of sounds do you hear in this environment? Imagine those sounds becoming louder and louder. Now notice how comfortable and relaxed you feel. This is a place you can always come back to for inner peace and inner exploration. Now notice that into the distance you see a tall mirror, about 6 to 7 feet tall. Walk over to this mirror and notice that at the top of this mirror, you see a title that says the vibrational resonance of the perfect reality for you. When you look through this mirror, you are able to see the best desired version of you, how you would be, what you would be doing, how you interact with other people, different situations you would be in, the kind of lifestyle that you have. When you look through this mirror, you will be able to connect to this version of you, which exists right now. Understand that manifestation is so much easier than you can even imagine. All you must do is resonate with the reality that you prefer, and right now we are going to wire in some of those things that will help us to vibrate with this reality. Now look through this mirror and notice that you see another version of you doing exactly what you'd love to be doing for a living. Now notice, what is this version of you doing? How does this version of you interact with other people? Now ask this version of you to come over to the mirror. Notice this version of you has a glimmer in their eye. They come over to you and they have this loving look on their face. They're happy that you are there. And what you can do is begin to connect with this version of you. Ask any question you may have about how you can resonate with this reality more easily. ask this version of you if there's any message they have for you. Now ask this version of you if there's any daily habits that you can develop that will help with this process. Now set the intention that you easily develop those habits, knowing that you will then resonate with this reality easier. Now look into the eyes of this version of you, and what they are going to do is they are going to send this vibration into your heart center. They're going to make eye contact with you right now. Look into this version of you's eyes. And what they are now doing is they are sending a powerful vibration from their heart to your heart. And begin to feel the sensation in your heart. And now they're going to send the vibration of this reality to you so that you can embody it. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. With every number I count, you're going to feel double the sensation inside of your body, double the love inside of your heart, double this powerful vibration, which will be running all through you. Now look into this version of you's eyes. 10, feel now as this energy comes more into your heart center. 9, feel it begin to increase with every number I count. 8, feeling it spin fast inside of your heart. 7, 6, 5, 4, feel it increase even more. 3, feeling this vibration of certainty, knowing that manifestation is so much easier than you thought. 2, feeling this energy now double. 1, feel it and soak in this vibration, in this resonance of this version of you. Now set the intention that before the end of the day today, you see a new reflection in your life that shows you you are now resonating with a totally new reality. Now ask this version of you if they have any last remarks or last pieces of advice they can give you. Say thank you, and now I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. With every number I count, you're going to feel yourself becoming more alert, more present to the moment, knowing that manifestation is easier than you can even imagine, knowing that you are now in the vibration of the reality you prefer. 5, feel yourself becoming more alert. 4, feeling the energy flow through your body, you becoming more present to the moment. 3, feel yourself wiggle around now. 2, begin to stretch out your fingers and toes. 1, you can open up your eyes now and know that you have shifted, that you are now resonating with more of the reality you want than ever before. Set the intention that before the end of the day today, you see this new reflection in your life. Know that you are so much more than you can imagine. That manifestation is always happening. All you must do is resonate with the reality you want. So another thing that I have for you is a free guided meditation that will show you how to raise your vibrational set point so that you create from a much higher paradigm. It's absolutely free. You can download it. It's in the top of the description box below. I also will be doing more live Q&As on Instagram. So if you want to ask me questions, if you want to also be part of live meditations, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well. I also post daily content over there. And other than that, I want to thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little notification gear next to the subscribe button so that you can see the daily vids that I do. That's the way YouTube does things now. So you actually have to hit that button in order to see the daily vids. And other than that, as always, peace, much love, and namaste.